yeah, I should change the description to be like live or the title, and then yeah, I got all that. Oh yeah, and let me do like hashtag base, hashtag building, hashtag guide, hashtag tutorial. Let's look at me, dude. Ah! Oh my god, I'm so glad my water wasn't open. Holy cow. That would have got all over my computer. Jeez Louise. Okay. Successfully updated. Alright. Check the temps. Oh no, it closed. Why did it close? Stay open, please. Okay. Okay. Watching Core 6, man. He's... Oh, now it's 7. We're just trying to make sure we don't go to like 80C, like 90C. Because that's when it becomes an issue. This is my AIO. Was hashtag not putting in the work a little bit ago, and so I have tried to fix it, and this is the first time I'm testing it, so we might not even get anything done right now, but hopefully. Also, I probably should have looked at one that had people on it, because people might just not be able to join the server right now, because it is not exactly loading me in. So I'm gonna... Oh god. Okay, we're at 90. Okay, 120. There we go. It's like, oh. Okay, we're just gonna find a build server. Build! Alright, get me in here. I think my blood sugar's low. But we're chilling. And ain't nobody got time for low blood sugar. That's all I'm saying, man. I know I don't. I know I don't. Okay. Create a build zone. Close. Alright. So, this is the design? Oh, this was... Oh, actually, this is kind of... Okay. This one is kind of heat, bro. Look at this design, actually. This open core. Like, respectfully. Oh, yeah, and I think TC is actually down here. Yeah. Jeez Louise, man. Look at this shit. And then jump up. Where the F is jump up? Oh, yeah, over here. And, like, wraps around. And then you got all your bedrooms. Like, this shit's pretty heat. Hold up. Let's get a top-down view on this, John. Yeah, the Beyblade base. That shit is hard as fuck. Anyways. Oh, yeah, this is when I discovered the door glitch. Anyways. Let's remove all these. Yeah, this was a turret placement. It's kind of cool to see my old base design. But gotta get rid of this so we can go ahead and lay out this wonderful, wonderful base. I actually had the videos up for it, but I never actually finished it, and I had messed up the design slightly, so those videos are now unlisted. And we're gonna hashtag make this base goated. Let's get a TC, just because I don't want it to decay. Pow, bang. Okay. And we'll add doors on in a minute. Okay, so the starter base, there's a lot of ways to do it. The way I've been doing it recently, you can actually bunker this base. You know what? I'm gonna show it this time with it bunkered. Okay, literally simple ass bunker. This is gonna be your starter, and so you're gonna have a wall, obviously, and then you're gonna have a door frame. And this I usually just use this is gonna be your starter. What you can do actually, do this and remove that wall. Let's go ahead and get everything placed in here. So, should in theory be able to seal it by doing. So like you want to have a bag inside. You want to do that, right? This wall would be twig, and then you would remove that, and then it unseals. So there you go. Simple ass bunker design for your starter base. You'd have a door right here too, and you'd have depot. So you could even keep it sealed during the day and be able to just depot up top. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this area fleshed out a little bit. So let's get your door on. Some boxes there. Small box and some, let's see, large. Is it items? Should be, right? Yeah, okay. And so, you would just put them in. Normally you'd have like a floor to stand on, but I'm lazy and don't want to build it, so here we are. Sure that works. And then normally you should have room to place this in the middle. There we go. So now the starter. You're like, oh, I can't get up there. Well, what you want to do is a floor here. So this is gonna be your starter. You know, and you can add a door right here as well. It works fine. And you let's see. Yeah, you don't want to add a wall here because this is gonna wrap around to this part. So this is your like first layer, I guess, and then if you had this sealed, you could you know, depot there. And let me finish how I normally would design the inside. Tier 1 and Tier 2 are obviously the same size, so you know, keep that in mind. Let's see. So we do a barrel here, do a T there. And I've had times where like I'll get stuck on this furnace, and then I will just grab like a hammer out of DC and then pick it up. So this is how I will normally set this up. You can also add a small box right here, I'm pretty sure. And you should still be able to seal it. Let's see. Yeah, you can. So, you know, like this, you can even just not, nah, you do have to get, okay. So that, like, move on at your bag, break this twig, and then that goes away. And, you know, yeah. And then, of course, you can always seal it up during the day, whatever. It's fine. So here you go. This is your, like, little starter area. Like, if you're, you know, a solo. Like, I built this base as a solo. So, just keep that in mind, I guess. It's not like an insane design. Okay, so, actually, let me remove this. So, your phase 2, you door frames right here. And, believe it or not, where you have door frames, you're going to want doors. I'm not going to put that one on yet, but I'll put this one on. Honestly, you're going to put G doors on these, or at least on this one. So I'm going to, that's what I'm going to do. Put a G door on here. So this is not really going to be open ever till phase 3. So now you're going to do this. and these are going to be just quick depot boxes. So I go ahead and get these placed. And should be able to do small box. You know, obviously do like barrels and stuff, make it efficient, but this is just how I like to do it, because you run in, so this is going to be your front door. You go ahead and get your shop fronts. So, you're going to have shop fronts, and then this is going to be front door, and then get up. This is going to be another door. So then this will stay closed. So this is your like phase 2 of the base. You know, nothing insane, but fairly secure. You know, doesn't really look, you know, crazy. Just looks a little weird, but yeah, you can like run in your front door. You got quick depots, right? You run into core. Okay, you're gonna have to crouch for that. But you run into core. Alright, let's say that's sealed. You can obviously depot up there. If it's unsealed, you got all this room down here. You got large box, 3 small boxes, TC, you know, your furnace, whatever. Okay, so now this is gonna be the larger, you know, phase where you've had this. You've got your guys farming, you know, you've probably placed bags like all on this like inside area. That's usually the best place to put them for a 5-man or whatever you're playing with. This base can be used like for, I'd say close to like loot wise, like 8 to 10 people, but it's just a little crowded when you have that many. So yeah, let's say you've been farming, you've got all those resources, you go ahead and start on this next phase. So you're gonna build triangles all around, okay? And then lower these all around. And you're gonna want to do, I mean, half walls are fine. I'm trying to think what I really want to do right now. Because, like, I do half walls sometimes, but they make it a little hard to do. I'm gonna do full walls. You're gonna do full walls here. You can make it shorter, you can make jump ups, whatever. Usually I don't do like roof access until the next phase, so just kind of keep that in mind. I like doing the full walls so I can connect all these immediately instead of having to do like a build in here and then connecting. It's just one of those things. Also, you should probably do these before you place those walls because they're a lot easier, but you can. Also, this whole thing, the inside, usually I would say should be like metal frags, but it doesn't need to be. That's just what personally I would do. So you're going to do door frames on each of these. You don't have to do door frames all the way around, although I would recommend that eventually. Also, you shouldn't use the one this game I'm using that has a hole in it. You want all these to be like, you know, not showing. And you probably should do the same at this point. I'd say this should probably be an armored door. Let's go ahead and kind of change what phase we're in. So like, this is gonna be like armored, and this can be sheets. But all of this that's around here needs to probably be armored. Okay, and then all of this, you should probably do a sheet. So, I mean, I'd say most of the base should end up being sheet metal, but I'm not going to do, like, these. I'm going to leave those stone. Not outside and let me do the door frames, and I'll go outside to do the foundation. But yeah, so like all of this should be sheet. I'd say most of the base should be, but it doesn't really matter. You also don't have to do this, but because if they blow in here, it's just top loot, and then they have to do G door. But I would still say, you know, sheet metal this up. And I would say honestly, probably want to armor all of these just so they don't blow like straight in. And of course you've got your roofs in here that you're going to have to do. So yeah, and yeah, since you're gonna make them pick between sheet metal door or armored, or sheet metal wall or armored door. So what did I make armored? Oh, this door frame. I did not mean to do that. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Okay. Can I just get the correct door frame, please? For the love of everything, man. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. My numbers will just be slightly off. Okay. So, like I said, we're literally just going to upgrade this whole core part, and then the rest after this can just be stone. But, of course, it's up to how many materials you actually have and are willing to spend. So, you know, it's just one of those things. Just one of those things. And probably want to do sheet metal on this too, and then change this front door to a G door at some point. I don't think it matters too much on the front door because it's not really like too much loot. It's just your drop boxes. So I'm gonna leave that stone. I'm just gonna do the foundy because I don't want to get griefed. But I will swap this door for a just because it will be sealed later. Same with this. I'm gonna make this into a G door. Okay, so we got all these here, whatever. Now you this. I'll show you how I like to set up loot rooms. Let me craft a vertical barrel. So you'll need the frontier pack for the loot room I'm going to do first. I will also show you how I just do my normal loot rooms in case you don't have the frontier pack. So let's get on with that. If I can actually find what I'm looking for. Vertical barrels. Here we go. Alright. Much all we need, and then oh yeah, build plan hammer. Okay, this is gonna be kind of annoying because I need to. Okay, what I'm doing here, just do this as twig. Here, let me actually make it twig so it doesn't confuse anyone. All this on the back is just twig because you're just connecting this so you can make a middle portion for the also, make sure you don't forget to upgrade these foundations. I'll do that in a sec. But this is literally just the middle part and the rooms that are inside. And then after that, all of this will be demolished, shit out, break it, whatever. But, yeah. And you're going to want to armor all of this too. Straight above. Like I said, you can sheet metal this, but it doesn't really matter. Up to you. Okay. So, got all this. Honestly, probably just do this as sheet metal, so if someone's top downing, they don't know exactly where to blow in. And then of course they're gonna be like, oh my god, TC, so you'll probably want to pancake layer over this spot. Up to you. I'm gonna do a pancake layer over the whole thing. Like I said, it's up to you. It's a very diversible base. Like you can do so much with this, and you can you just do a lot. Like there's no need to be worried about, you know, following the design exactly. As long as you have like just the floor like layout, you're fine. Okay, so this is how I do loot rooms with the Frontier. And the start is basically the same. The only different part is the middle part. So, like, you can just do, like, boxes up here. I like to have the large boxes meet in the middle. If it'll friggin' let me, bruh. I like to have large boxes meet in the middle, and then small boxes. Yeah, this one isn't far enough back. Small boxes I put right in front of them. There's that, and then small box all the way to the side, in front of them, all the way to the side, and obviously they aren't in the direct middle. You can see where the loot is. Otherwise, they blow in through this, and they're just like, "What am I looking at?" You know. So yeah, the reason I like them in the middle is so they're just easily accessible. Of course, you've got those. And now for the magic part. I do this, and I do this, and then you want to rotate it to where it's to the right, and then place this. And now, boom, boom. It just adds an extra large box. It doesn't really matter, but yeah. So the other way to do it is like this. Is the same way you do these, where it's just two large boxes and a small box in the middle. So, yeah. And arguably looks a lot better, but who am I to judge? So that's how you do a normal loot room. And honestly, looks really baller. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small boxes, and then 6 large boxes in each one. I think the whole thing down here is like, if you were to do this, it comes out to like almost 40 large boxes of storage. And of course, you got your drop boxes, whatever. I don't really feel like filling these up, but yeah, you can obviously see the 2 loot rooms. Okay, now we'll move on to the rooms. So let's remove to get the middle part. And this, you're gonna be like, oh, well, it might block the windows, which it normally would. So this, like, I mean, you can do sheet, you can do whatever. I'll do sheet for just the foundations. But yeah, so you're gonna do this part, which would normally be honeycombing, but you're just gonna do a window here. You can do like a windowed wall with reinforced windows, but I'm not that type of guy. It's not what I do. Then again, build the base how you want. You don't have to have windows here. I get door camped a lot, so that's just me. Okay, so you've got your shop. It's still hashtag epic. You're going to fill in the rest of your honeycomb. Let me do auto upgrade so I don't have to deal with this. We're gonna do all the foundations as sheet. Yeah, but this layer can be stone. But if you're actually gonna do the full base, probably want it all sheet. So what we're gonna do is just make this all sheet. So there's just like some simple honeycomb, nothing crazy. After the honeycombing is when the base really starts to take shape. Because that's when you get your roof access, that's when you get your full wraparound. Okay, so now this is the big phase. You see how it goes square, triangle, right? You're gonna find a square and get triangle, okay? And then you skip where the triangle is, 3. And like these parts, you're just gonna fill in with a square. But it's easy to just keep the triangle close, do like a lap, and then switch to all of this. I'm gonna do I built on an offset terrain, so some of this I had to have raised, but it still somehow freaking worked. So that was cool. And of course, like this part, you could like full seal like this off with like honeycombing if you felt the need, because you still have like a wraparound, you know, and so yeah, you won't have like full access to walk around this side, but it does make the base a lot more secure if you were to add this. So then now let's go ahead and add the squares. Door is going to be a double door and a shop front. Dog is barking at something. Interesting. Okay, and then you're going to just do a wall, and then, like, normally I do like a door or whatever here. I think I'm going to make this a jump up. Normally I have a ladder hatch, so what I'll do, I have like a ladder hatch on this side, jump up on this side. They're kind of freestyle. That's one bad habit I have. Like I try to make a tutorial on the base, and then because the base is like so versatile and can change into anything, I'm just like, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna do 2 jump ups, and then under the jump ups we'll do barrel. Okay, we'll do full. Okay, so I don't have another shop front. I probably could do shop front. You know what? We're gonna change it to where, well, like I said, you can change it however you want. It really does not matter. But we're gonna put shop fronts on the squares instead of on the one right next to the door right here. We're just gonna do them on the squares. So line up with this, and then do door frame for a G door. What I like to do is just to have a door frame here and a door frame here, so they can't like just get access to your wraparound and they don't have access immediately to your door. Having these doors honestly saved one of my wipes because it made it to where it was just so annoying to goof my base that they didn't want to spawn on it. And so yeah, that's how that worked out. And we'll add another G door just here in case they do somehow make it through the wraparound, you know, they can't leave or whatever. Okay, so what we're gonna go ahead and do, probably want to upgrade these 2 feet, I guess. Like I said, it does not matter, but just for the sake of symmetry, I guess. But yeah, so these you're going to leave open for right now, but you're going to start filling these in. You're going to start with the squares, and then we'll do another length that'll have the triangles. Jump up part. Oh my god, I think I filled it in. I am so smart. It is right here by the armor. There we go. Okay. So what we can do, honestly, is, I mean, if you want it safer, you can do 2 separate jump ups that go out, or you can connect them and make them into one jump up, which is what I am gonna do. Like, I know it's not as safe, but it's more convenient. Okay, so got this, and then what you can do if you really want, like this, have like food storage up here. You do a really easy one for these is like put a it'll let me. I think I got this placement wrong. Whatever, we'll just make this a small house. Actually, vert barrel. Oh yeah. Boom, look at that. You got 3 large boxes of storage on your jump up. Crazy. There's actually room for you to sit up here if you're getting raided. So, all of these, you can do whatever with. What I like to do, add a monkey. And then I would say add a barrel, but just add like a monkey furnace. So you got plenty of furnaces up here. And make sure you know what you're not going to make into a bedroom. So each bedroom is, you see square, 3 triangles, that's a bedroom. You see we already used 3 triangles, so this square is not a bedroom. So what we're going to do with this instead is make this jump up. So we can do mini furnaces. It doesn't really matter at all. And so door frame. Do G door. We can go ahead, add a floor here. And so I would say make this metal if you have it, but we're going to start using stone. Off. That's so we go square, 3 triangles, square, 3 triangles, square, 3 triangles. We just do that all the way around. This is already blocked off, okay? So what you can do is on where it goes to the 3 triangles, it goes there. Like that. Now these with the furnaces, you can put a barrel with them, you know, for storage or whatever. Like I said, I'm just kind of freestyling right now, but it's just, you know, getting ideas flowing, get my brain going before I actually play the real game. Okay, so there we go. All right, and now what you need to do. Well, this is, you know, loot storage, so you probably could do window, but it doesn't want to let you. That's fine. Just the door frame there. You know, block off. Block the loot off. Any intruders. And then you're gonna want to do just simple. Just full walls all around. This will let you, if you want, you can have airlocks to each of your rooms. So like this, and then do like G doors. Leads. And now, and fill in these half walls. And I mean, you could do loot on top of them. I don't really want to right now, so I'm not going to do that. It's an option. You can loot anywhere in the space. You know, like you want to have loot spread out. But that's the basics of Rust. Spread out your loot, protect your TC, and you'll be good. Because then, if they can't get TC, they can't secure your base. And if they can't secure your base and your loot's everywhere, then that means, you know, you still have loot. It's just... Okay, so where is... This is the jump up. No, that's not. Where is the jump up? Oh, jump up is right here. What am I doing? We're gonna do this wall off. OG door because I like to do. Where is it? You can do a locker, but where the freak? Get a weapon rack. Get like a weapon stash or whatever, like the smaller thing, and then if I can find, oh, it's probably an electrical. I'm looking for a computer station. Okay, I need an RF broadcaster, RF receiver, and now I can make a computer station. Incredible. Okay, so now, you know, you put your computer station down here. Put like a barrel. Oh, you gotta rotate it a little. It'll let me. I do that. Yeah, that's great. Okay. And now do this. What? It's not gonna let me. Alright, let's get a medium weapon rack then. Or horizontal. The heck? It's not letting me place it. Oh, there we go. The station. So you get that there, that there. Now you got all the storage for guns in your computer room. Pretty baller. And then you've also got your jump up. So you're gonna want to obviously fill these in. Now, this is going to be kind of more interesting, I guess. So, you're going to have a jump up right here. Like all your jump ups, literally, you just place a barrel there, and it's so good. Drop storage, and you don't have to worry about anything. Awesome. Okay. Now, let's do door frame. And you're like, oh, why is it right there? Well, what we're going to do is have a, like, inside around. So what we want to do is go straight across and do a jump, and then we want to find the middle, go here, and then we can do the same thing right here. So these are your doors, and then the rest are going to be windows. Like out here, all of these are windows. See, but you aren't having to worry about people really pushing in at all. So let's get some embrasures. Vert. And then let's get some glass windows. And you want them on the inside. And I like to also have small boxes lined up with like each thing. Like if I do this, gives you just that slightly better angle, you know, when you're trying to peek. So that's just something I like to do personally. Obviously, you don't have to follow me exactly. This is just like if I were to be genuinely setting up this base, this is how I would do it. And of course, whoever places these can just put like key locks on them, and then have like just random drop storage, or like, you know, you can have each person kind of pick a door they want to like be peeking through mostly, and lock them, and kind of know which one's there, so everyone has drop storage over here. But it really doesn't matter. I mean, up to you, 100%. Just like this base should feel like you. It shouldn't be like exactly. I mean, it can be, you know. It can be if that's how you roll, then good for you. That's not what I do. Also, stability. Probably like if I'm just being dead honest. So obviously you don't have doors here. You can, and I don't really see a problem with it. One thing is like if you were to like put doors on here and seal each of these, you can make them all like large batteries. So you know what? That's what I'll go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead and make each of these a large battery room. So, oh, I did not mean to delete that for. Okay, so get some large batteries. Electrical. I need some caffeine, man. I'm dying right now. Okay. So you just want to place your large batteries in here. You're gonna have placements for a of like windmills. Oh. Okay. Well, you can't have an extra battery there. That's fine. I will just put like, I don't even know. Put like my switches and stuff there. So, let's see. What am I gonna really need? Like a, I mean, it's gonna be 4, right? No, there's 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna move this battery to this one just so it's next to all of these. It's like right at this door. Or I could do or wait, this one's actually lined up with this door, so yeah, we'll do this here. Okay. So now need to do like splitters, 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna have switches, 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna need like more shit from that, but what we're just gonna do, like, well, how many are open? We have 3 open, right? Yeah. Okay. This actually works pretty well. You rotate that, so it's just soft wall, hard wall. Oh my, what am I doing? I'm trolling right now. Oh my word. I am actually trolling. Okay. So now, I'm gonna do in each of these switch. Switch, splitter, switch, splitter, switch, splitter, This one is for this battery. This one for this battery. And then you have the one straight across. So, yeah. Alright. Could actually go ahead and just hook these up since I'm down here. You know what, I'll wait on that. But, yeah, you can also... I'm gonna do doors on these just because they're like the switches and stuff. I'm gonna be able to, like, I'll just do sheet metal doors. That's one thing. You always want to have your, like, electrical kind of split off. Like, obviously they're, like, right next to each other, but, like, you know, unless they splash down on the roofs, they aren't going to get all the electrical. So hopefully they aren't, you know, top-downing, but well, people are going to do what they want to do. So now let's go ahead and squares, woohoo! Next floor, real shooting floor. It's crazy. We're almost done. We're almost done with the base, man. Hurting my brain. Jeez Louise. Okay, now for the triangles, we want to mark this so we don't accidentally seal it. Show the base from the outside. Yeah, what it looks like right now. It's about to have the main shooting floor. So it has, like, so you, like, come up, you know, you're secure. You can peek out these, but it's about to have main shooting. And, yeah, it's kind of a fat base, but, like, you know, sometimes that's how we roll. I always forget how to do these shooting floors. Pretty sure you come off, like, triangles with 2 squares. You do this, or like, no, you do square, is it square? Let's see. It's just us. Oh wait. Oh my. Jeez Louise. Delete! This. And okay. We're chilling. Also, your microphone is kind of quiet. Can't hear your voice really well. I can turn it up. I just moved it closer to my face. Yeah, I'll turn it up a little. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm really only streaming this so I can turn it into a video in a little bit, because I don't like recording. It takes so much freaking storage. Oh yeah, let me do lab door. I think it's like the only cheap door I have anyways right now. I like doing lab door on the shooting floor because the window is just so nice on it. Bang! Alright, obviously, I mean, if you're watching this, you probably know how to make a shooting floor. If you don't, probably just look it up, I guess. But this is almost the last part. The only other thing after this is going to be, oh yeah, also probably want to have this like kind of sealed off, your like drop down, just because it's such an open shooting floor. Like it really is. I'm honestly just gonna like do some more like room to work with. Let's see, come to the middle. This one we're gonna make a door. Go to the middle. This one, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. This one. Okay. These are gonna be doors. Rest are just gonna be closed off, so you aren't getting like absolutely beamed through your shooting floor. Of course, add your doors on. But you're gonna have a lot of room to work with up here, so that's one good thing. Wait, how much doors does it have on the floor level? I want to say, like on the shooting floor, probably close to like 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think 13. I could be wrong though. Base sounds expensive. How much costs like daily? Well, construction is like 50k stone, 21k frags. Upkeep, I can check. It honestly is a lot less than you'd think. Yeah, like 9k frags, so you just need like 2 rows, 13k stone. If you're playing with a 5-man, you should be able to do that. I'm gonna be real. I mean, unless you're like a new player, then yeah, that is expensive. But if you're controlling like a quarry, you're gonna have no problem. Alright, so that's all the doors, like embrasures. And then once I finish the just basic roof, probably call it, hop on an actual server, get some breakfast. It's 4:50 p.m. What am I talking about? Average Rust player. No, I got home at 8. So I was working a night shift for like the first time, and so like I haven't ate yet. So it's like honestly, it's kind of nice how like simple the shooting floor is since it's just squares. Base will be target for a huge team raid. Think it won't attract much people though. Honestly, the base is kind of meant to attract people. Like, that's why there's so many like peek down shooting floors and like, everything is spread out. Like, there's so many bedrooms on the middle for it because, like, for me, the most fun part of Rust is like being online rated. And so, while you're gonna get probably online because people don't like it doesn't like it looks big, but people don't take it as a threat, you know. And so I've been online rated in this thing like I think 3 times now, but the like only like thing that was like I've never been offline is my thing. Like I've had wipes where I don't get rated in this base. But every raid I've had has been online, so I mean, it definitely attracts attention. I like to build this on like islands or above caves, so like my main will be stashed down below. So if I get raided, it doesn't really even matter. And then you can do like the middle portion as you jump up. So this. Door. But like you shouldn't really be having a base this big if you're like a small team. Like I mean, this was originally designed for a 5-man on like a 2x server. So loot wise a 10-man. But really it can be played out as a 5-man. Like I built this base up to the layer below shooting floor as a solo, and then my guys got on. So like it's definitely doable, and obviously you don't have to use like, let's say you controlled high qual, you use way more high qual than I used instead of as many frags or like stone, but you know, it's obviously just up to like, the player. Get triangle roof, bruh. Dude, what roofs are we doing there? There's like square on the singular ones, and then oh, okay. So it's not square on the singular and square on the like what? That should be, huh? Yeah, I've always had trouble with roofs on this base because it's like it's just such a like big ass base. But what is good about it is like even though it's so big, it's like, it's very simple once you've built it like once. You're gonna build it next to a looting, oh, like rig. You could build near rig. I mean, there's no problem with that. But I honestly would say if you're building this, you really don't want to build it on, like, I don't know, like, you should be fine with attracting attention, but you don't, like rig, you don't really get that many resources. So if you're building it on rig, like, you're kind of screwing yourself in a way, because, like, you're gonna have to recycle, like, all your comps and stuff that you're really, like, getting. So that's, like, probably the big thing. I would say if you're building this, build next to a quarry, or build on, like, an island that is near, like, a monument like oil. If you're building near oil, don't build like mainland. You're probably gonna get screwed over if you do. But that's just my take. I mean, at the end of the day, play Rust how you play Rust. Just do your best to enjoy the game. The roof peaks are kind of bozo, but it's fine. I can do a square roof here. Yeah, I mean, put like turrets under these or whatever. Obviously, these roof peaks are like really bad. But I mean, honestly, not even. Oh yeah, and how I do electricity, I'm not gonna do it all right now, but I'm just gonna get the tower set up. For windmills, I do a tower, just door frames all around. Through that, and then fill this in. And then this. That's not gonna let you do anymore, but you might be able to do squares actually. Sometimes it'll let you, but it depends how much stability. Like if you did the door frames below, if you didn't do the door frames on like the other couple floors, it's not gonna let you build this. It'll let you build them some places like where the jump ups are, but like otherwise it won't. So like right here, what? It disappeared. Okay, whatever. So like, yeah, it's not gonna let me build that, but you can. Oh yeah, you also probably want these metal, so like if people are rocketing, they don't just rocket out the findies, and then just get some stuff. Also, do you have a base idea for farming? It'd be funny to see a giant base, but it's only a farm. I mean, yeah, well, in theory, you could make all of the loot rooms and bedrooms into, like, farm, like, areas. Like here, I'll show you after I get some electrical stuff placed. I mean, literally just turbine. But yeah, I like to do 3 turbines. And then on these, you can do MLRS facing outwards. You don't want them facing like in or up or whatever, because then they'll hit these and it's a really big pain. Also, destroy that. And then to get up, you're probably like, oh, I need ladders. No, wrong. Getting up is so much better. You need nets. Oh my gosh, look how cool these are. What a game theory. Okay, so in theory, you could, I go down to the bottom. I am in the ground. Okay. Where these boxes are, where this is like raised up, you could remove all of that, do a like farm like there, like where is it? Like these, like the planters. Like you could put these where all these boxes are, and then also put them up there, and then like remove these roofs. And then like I accidentally just removed a half wall. Hold on. Oh my gosh, bro. Space. Pain. Okay, so what you could do, if it'll let me fly, holy. After you do that, these like won't be here. So then you could like also each of these, like all these squares you could really just fill in. I think it'd probably be better. Oh yeah, this is this is like the base pretty much. I mean, not fully fleshed out, but you know, like the build out for this thing is insane. Like, there's like, it has a design that I think does 4 externals, and then obviously you place externals in between. But like, it's these weird internal peaks, and they're so cool, and I love it. And anyways, I feel like for like a farm, you probably the best bet would be like just like 2x2, like start whatever, and then after that, well, so let's do door frames. Probably gonna do double doors, honestly. But, like, you don't want like a huge, like a normal airlock when you have like a big team. So we're assuming you have like a big team of farmers. So you're gonna want a double door here, whatever. Put your TC wherever. Doesn't really matter. And I think from here, probably want to do like a normal extension, or actually, might be easier for your airlock to just do like 2 double doors. It's like, and then just do this, like, and you can do double door either side, like, and then just here, and people are probably like, what the fuck? So this is like your normal airlock, whatever. You're not gonna mess with these doors till, you know, you've gathered whatever. And then from here, I feel like this one, you probably want to make like a jump up. It's like, oh, this has a door frame on it already. Hold up, let me do half wall here real quick. And then, because you're probably just going to want to do like a 4x4. Like, so this is going to be your jump up for your second layer. And then your other door that's to the left is just like your wraparound. That's, yeah. So, literally just build all the way around. So this is, I think, a 5x4 right now. Yeah, this is a 5x4. So what you can do now is on each of these, you just build out like this. And then, oh here, I don't actually need to build out here. Or should I do like this? Yeah, okay, this works. Fill this in, and then you build out the sides. Let me check, make sure it's all good. I don't want it to be like a billion by a billion. What is this? Is this 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this 6x5 or a 6x6? It is 6x6. Okay. So honestly, you can remove, I think, these and just do 2 in the back. Yeah. And then of course, I mean, you can change it up however you want. And you can make, you don't even need this part because your wraparound connects to this door and this is your airlock. So like, I guess you probably want to do it like this. Or just go all the way around, and then best way to do planter boxes placements, you want to do a half wall and then place it inside, and then that's how you know you've placed it properly. So we're just going to do half walls all the way around. I mean, honestly, you could leave them. You don't want people to, like, splash damage them, for whatever reason. But, you know, obviously, to each person. I mean, I'm not going to keep them. But there's definitely something you could. But fill in all of these, and then would probably just, you know, connect, like, electrical. And then, you know, you can just mirror this on the floors above. And the reason I don't have any here, even though you could fill it in, is just because it's like, it's a walkway. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. So, yeah, and then you'd come up top. Let me fill it in. I mean, and honestly, you could do all of these walls as windows instead. It's probably what you should do, honestly. Like, you don't have to do these walls, but like, just like this, these two, this. Probably want all of these to be windows. Just so they're getting natural light. And then of course, eventually you could like extend the sides so it's fully even, but you know.
You gotta make also a fake base, or so that you know some people waste C4 as a small base instead of your base.
I mean, you can. Like, one small base design that's like kind of nice to have, like an external design. I like to do this as airlock, and then you do this. So you do like honeycomb around TC. And then you just do this. And what you can do is you do this, and then you have like a window symbol, and then TC right here. I don't know if it's out of range of my main. It's okay. Oh, and what you can do so they can't like get fully in, as you place this like little wall with the thing, the whatever, like triangle thing, and then you remove the half wall, and then do this. So now, even if they break TC, they can't immediately get in, and that's good because what I like to do, I like to have a bed out here, and I like to have a locker out here, because you know you hear them rocketing in, you just spawn in here, grab a kit, and then you get free loot.
Hey, do you know any free Rust skins?
Yeah, dude. Free Rust skins right now. Literally go look up Rust drops, like online. It'll bring you to the Twitch drop website. Let me Edge. Here, I'll do Trust in Rust. Trust in Rust. There are like I think 15 to 20 drops right now. So these are the items that are not free. They're in store. But you get generic drops by watching up to 8 hours. Then H-June, you can watch up to 9 hours of H-June, get all these drops. Watch anyone. I watched Wellen. I got all of these last night. And I love this bone knife. Looks like a med syringe. Then you can watch any players. And this one's sick because it's just like, you know, it's a hallway that leads to a sheet metal door. Get like such a nice looking rug skin and a cool table skin. So yeah, all of these are free right now. Link your Steam and your Twitch. Just go to like twitch.facepunch.com and then connect accounts, link them, then start watching any of the streams that are like right here. That'll give you captain drops. These will give you player drops. Then you get streamer drops by watching Blueprint or H-June, and then generic drops just by watching anyone. So yeah. Oh, okay. Here, let me, sorry. I have my thing messed up. My bad. Thank you for calling me out. Where is it? Not game capture. Display capture. Here we go. Okay. Here. Okay. So these are the ones in shop. They cost money, but these are free. You get by watching any streamer. These you get H-June, Blueprint. Then you can watch any of these streamers to get these, and then any of these streamers to get these. And you just, why did it close out of that? Okay. Anyways, yeah. So you just go and click connect account on twitch.facepunch.com and link your accounts and watch the streamers. You got 6 days, plenty of time. But yeah, there's plenty of Twitch drops like all the time that let you get stuff. So that is, yeah, those are free items. Anyways, back to building the base. Yeah, so this is like just a little small like base that like, if they wanted to raid, like you don't, like this is obviously pretty close to my base. Like I like to do this as like secondary externals if I'm building on an island and I want ones that are really far out so these don't like overlap, and then you know they also work as flank bases. If your main's getting raided, you don't have any spawns. And Out of the 3 times I've been raided on this, I've only lost a raid once, and that's because it was literally only 2 of us online. So, it's so good, you know, to just have these flank bases, have this really nice defendable base. And the reason you want electrical is for turrets and shotgun traps on literally every drop down, so that I also stream on Twitch. No, but you know, he asked about Twitch drops and or free skins, and Twitch drops are free skins, so might as well let people know. Also, it's for charity, so I would stream on Twitch, but I don't stream on Kick because I don't like what Kick stands for, and then I don't stream on Twitch because I don't like the amount of money you can make. So it's, and I mean, I don't make money like on YouTube like I used to. So I mean, I just have fun. I stream to have fun, and so I don't really stream on Twitch because it's not very fun. But yeah, like having these like cheap ass flank bases it's always kind of nice. It's like you got 2 doors, you got a window, see if anyone's door camping, a double door. Like the cheapest way to raid is like 2 C4 straight above. Like you could obviously upgrade the metal, but you know, it's just, this is my favorite way to design a flank base. You can like literally put so much in here. Like you could put like a freaking computer station in here. You have to like jump and crouch weird. I don't like that, but you know, there's so much you can do to all of these. Like everything is just very customizable. That would be your farm base. Got like your external. I mean, hey, that's pretty solid. I feel like that's pretty solid. I'm gonna do now. Let me do, what is it? It's like /save. And then it's, what is it? It's like /save1. Okay, there we go. So, I mean, it looks pretty solid. The way to do the build out, I'll show real quick. I'm not going to show the full thing. I haven't done this in so long. Oh god, I don't even know if I remember. I think you do triangles all the way around. Square triangles. I think that's how you do it. Let me do this. I believe that's right. Let me test it on, where is it? Another square. Oh wait, did I do it on a triangle? I did. I did do it on a triangle. You have to do it on the squares. So, hold on. Do square. But yeah, each of these connect to an external TC. And then in between those you put you also like put like turrets on them, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But yeah. Or no, it's this, I think. No, it's not. It's this. Yeah, it's this, and then let me go. This would be a square right here. I'm like 90% sure this is correct. If it's not, and I know I have another video, like, unlisted, where I relearn how to do it, but, yeah. This is just to split up, like, upkeep cost. And then, yeah, it's like, I'm trying to think, it's not this. You do these, and then you do 2 floors, and they connect. Yeah, okay. So you do this all the way around, and then, like, on the middle ones, these would be your doors. Right over here. Those would be your doors, and then the rest, like, normally these wouldn't connect, but I don't know what it is about how these are built. But you can connect these and have them on separate TCs, so it's very, very useful. It's a very useful building trick. I'm not going to do like the TCs or anything connected, but I am going to just get them built out just so I can kind of have that for like the thumbnail when I do eventually make the video. And then once I finish this, my ass is going to go grab some breakfast and take a short break and then start streaming again on an actual server. See, today's what, Sunday? So, I mean, I could play on, like, Spoon Kid. It's a Saturday wipe. It's not awful. But you never know. You never know. I could get blueprints on, like, a Monday wipe. I don't know if it's really worth it. I have some. Yeah, I do. And Stevie is. What am I talking about? Yeah, I have like AK-C4 on Steam this time. I think that's probably what I'll end up playing tomorrow, but for right now, let's just finish this build out. So I'm not having to stress about it later. Dude, like, to get like half of the video done originally, it took me like a month, dude. I was slacking. Like, I mean, yeah, it was like not the easiest thing to edit, but it wasn't like mad difficult, you know. So it was just, I don't know, I was slacking so hard. I think you can put a triangle here, but if you do, then you can only have these connected to one TC. So in theory, you could do that and then do fake TCs. But I don't do that personally. Yeah, also in here, you have room for like the big furnace as well as like the purifiers or whatever they're called, refineries. So you know, a lot of room. But yeah, I mean it's nice like, to have all this space inside. That's why I love like full compounding, because you just feel like you own the land. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Normally, you're like scared to leave your base or whatever. But like when you've got this set up, you feel like, I don't know, you feel untouchable. And then someone comes and saves you, and then you have to get it out of the check. But yes, that's how big it is. Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. That's kind of heat, though. Can't even lie. So, anyways, thanks for watching the stream. I'm going to be streaming in probably a little under an hour. If you want to tune back in, I'm going to be playing solo, maybe duo, maybe trio. We'll see how many people want to play. I'm peacing out. Let me save this build. /save 1. /yes. Boom. All right.